I'm Tim Cheese, and I killed John Pork. And this is my story. That day, the day I snuck up behind John. You all think you know the story. You don't. John Pork, he was never supposed to exist. He thought he was untouchable. He thought he was a legend, but legends fade. All it took was a message, one message. And he walked right into my sights. I pulled the trigger. One shot, one legend, erased. You still don't understand, do you? John Pork wasn't just a pig. He was a problem. John was only the beginning. Pengu, Marvin, Agent 5.5. They're next. And you, the ones watching this, you think you're safe. John Pork is dead. Who's next?
Jim Pork, my father. John Pork was slimed by Tim Cheese. This is my story. On the ranch, I was born into this accursed world. My mother left me, so my father took me under his snout alone. Suspicious of Tim Cheese, my father kept me a secret. He was the only person I trusted. And then the day arrived.
Jim, I'm going out with Pengu. You don't know him, but he's a cool guy.
All right, Dad. Yes, Invincible, my favorite. Hello?
I'm sorry to inform you, but your father, John Pork, is gone.
Those words still ring through my head. Something changed that day. Inside of me, something snapped. Jim Pork, my father. John Pork was slimed by Tim Cheese. Recently, Simon Claw told his supposed story about my father. That kitty missed out some important details. Yes, my father told me stories of how him, Tim Cheese, and Simon Claw were buddies all those years ago. When my father started pursuing music, these buddies mocked him. Nobody would answer his calls, but these were the only friends he had at the time. One day, my father finally became a success, becoming the popular pig we know, love. Angered by their regret of mocking my father, Tim Cheese and Simon Claw came sour towards him. Eventually, that fateful day took place. Tom and Jerry-ass duo have been lying ever since, trying to make my father seem like the bad guy. That's why I have been training. Soon it will be over for both of them, because I'm starting to feel...
Not what it looks like.
Pork isn't the villain you've been led to believe, and I'm here to set the record straight. They say my cousin John Pork betrayed his childhood friends Tim Cheese and Simon Claw by stealing Tim's wife, leading to his tragic death. But the truth is far more complex. Tim Cheese, John Pork, and Simon Claw were once inseparable, navigating the rough streets together. Yet behind closed doors, Tim's wife endured a life of fear and pain, suffering abuse whenever a job went wrong. John, rising to fame and fortune, couldn't stand by and watch her suffer. He offered her a way out, the chance at freedom and safety. Now whispers spread, painting John as the villain, accusing him of betrayal. But those who know the real story understand his actions were born from compassion and courage. He stood up against injustice, even when it meant facing the wrath of a former friend. So before you judge, remember, not everything is as it seems. John Pork was more than the rumors. He was a hero in his own right.
My name is Justin Cheddar, and as you may know, Tim Cheese framed me for the murder of Marvin Beek. But what most of you don't know is that Marvin Beek actually survived. Marvin faked his death to go undercover and find everything there's to know about Tim Cheese. Agent 5.5, if you're listening to this, we need you to lay low for a little while because Tim Cheese is after you. As for me, I will continue with my investigation on Tim Cheese. He will feel my vengeance.
I'm Marvin Beek, and I'm here to expose Tim Cheese. You all know him. Timothy Danny Cheese. That filthy, notorious hitman. Tim is nothing but a rat. A coward who took my best friend, John Pork. We all loved watching John Pork, But Tim Cheese was jealous of his fame. John Pork didn't deserve what Tim did to him. And now, that scumbag is trying to pin the murder on me. Tim Cheese doesn't understand who he's messing with. I swear to hunt him down, no matter how long it takes. This isn't over until he's gone. Justice won't be enough. Only vengeance will.
You think you're the hero, Marvin? Oh no, you're just the next name on my list.
John Pork was more than a friend. He was family. Tim Cheese took him from us. And for that, he sealed his fate.
My name is Justin Cheddar, and Tim Cheese framed me. Me and Tim Cheese used to be really good friends, until he killed John. I knew John Pork ever since we were kids. Me, him, and Pengu would always hang out. But everything changed ever since Tim discovered that John knew about Adapt and the pigeons. John Pork was my best friend, and I will not rest until the one responsible is dead. I'm coming for you, Tim Cheese.